Hello, hello. We are back at it again with some Trails through Daybreak II. Happy Wednesday. Our somewhat normal late start. Also 2 hearts. How you doing, Jeremy? 2 hearts and big Uma Musume day. What's it called? So I was playing Uma Musume since 5:30. And I only got off Uma Musume because I have a stream. And I would like to continue playing Trails. But I've genuinely not done anything besides that all day. Like since it dropped. It's
volunteers from the sports clubs
we've been waiting for it for so long.
In the courtyard, as well as a one-on-one basketball game.
Let me check. Okay, volume's fine.
To
yeah, another game is
challengers out there,
kind of loud.
We've got prizes that are up for grabs. Why not give it a try?
It's like the intercoms and stuff. But anyways, yeah, hope you're having a good good Wednesday. Hopefully 2 hearts is holding up. I think I saw one of my buddies on Steam who we have family sharing. He's part of our family library. So I actually even have access to 2 hearts too. Also very surprised. I wasn't expecting it to be $20, right? Like, feels like it's very accessible. You'll be back later to play it. Mm-hmm. Phew, well, looks like that's your win, Woody. Alright, how do you like me now? Can't believe you managed to pull that off. I mean, James got 4 in a row. Don't start getting all uppity, Woody. That was pure luck. Come on, let's go another round. Yeah, actually, it's so sad that Blue Archive got delayed. We could have been in gotcha mode completely. Because I know Sir
Thank you
Ikaboom...
for coming to the first day of the Aramis Academy Festival.
Sir Ikaboom started up Persona 5X.
This festival is an annual tradition that preserves the principles that Aramis, the founder of our academy, firmly believed in.
Yeah, and it's like one of those things where I really do like gacha games being on PC.
Our entire student body has put their all into creating this year's activities, so please enjoy.
I'm gonna need them to turn off that intercom. What's it called? I like gachas on PC, especially when they're like story-based like that. Because I feel like it's almost like watching an episode of anime when it's voiced and you like set it on auto. Like I was doing that with dinner tonight. I made like, I honestly just like fried up some chicken and some like leftover rice. But like, I had that, just sat in front of my computer and just let like the event story for Uma Musume play today. And I was like, yeah, this is what it was all for. This is what we were waiting for. Time for my revenge match. Prepare for humiliation. That damn Woody, he thinks he can show me up. Still, I'm glad to see he's getting into it. Can we play 7 hearts? I don't really want to, but I think we need to. We did not become attached to 7 hearts in the way we have every other card game.
In a classroom in the left wing on the first floor.
We're holding a few 7 hearts matches today. They're 2-on-2, so you have to join up with a friend to participate. Want to give it a go?
Our resident game master?
Fine. I could be playing this for free in the garden. This card game requires a partner. Who should I invite? Katra. Yellow. How you doing? Happy Uma Musume release day. Happy 2 Hearts release day. Happy Persona 5X release day. And then I think you were saying there was like a Wuwa thing today too, right? Or am I mistaken? Is it like giant day for gacha heads? The rules are 2 versus 2, so if either member of the team takes first place, they win the match. You'll need to strategize differently than you would going solo, so watch out for that. 7 hearts is a lot more complicated than I gave it credit for. This format should be a nice challenge. No time to waste, let's deal them out. I hate 7 hearts! It's so RNG focused. Yeah, sad week for a Blue Archive Sensei though.
Let the games begin.
The senseis are in shambles.
Take this!
Oh, I don't know what happened there, but sure. Yeah, me and my gang hit 7 hearts. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's fine, just not really.
Is something on your mind?
I don't know. I don't really fuck with it. Oh no. Fucking die! Oh no.
Why don't we swap hands?
We're very lucky that we had a Hydro there. How do we get more cards again? Is this a game? This is a mini game inside of the game. How you doing, Thunder? Hope you're having a good Wednesday.
Take this!
This mini game fucking sucks, by the way.
Take this!
Okay, I'm giving it too much hate. But, like, I am not a fan. They've had so many good mini games throughout the entire franchise. This just doesn't feel like it cuts it in the same way.
Can we play again?
Really? We still lost? Whack. After shaking off their defeat, Team Arkwright parted ways and returned to what they were doing before. And participated in all 4 events. You know, we take the loss. I don't care enough to, like, try and farm my way to a win there. 7 Heart sucks.
Welcome to the Aramis Academy Festival.
Anyways, how you doing? How you doing? Gotcha heads are eating well today, Thunder.
Volunteers from
All
the
I've
sports
done
club
since
have
Uma
set up some
Musume
food
came out
stalls
at
in the
5:30
courtyard,
is
as
play
well as
Uma
a
Musume.
one-on-one basketball game.
I have it in my head. I need that to be my number
To
1
any
game this
daring
year.
challengers out there, we've got prizes that are up for grabs. Why not give it a
I
try?
am so dead set. Oh my gosh, a lot of stutter. What's going on? Let me lower some settings. I guess it is time. This game hasn't been too friendly to me. Here, let's get ugly. Well, ugly is maybe not the right word. We're just gonna go for high instead. Although I have to imagine DLSS 4 is better. For like performance things. It's like barely worse looking. Yeah, Dolly Parton's are above 1K. Neb's a big fan. Yeah, Dolly Parton's a good artist, good performer, good person, so I've heard. I don't know if I'd ever drop $1,000 for like a concert ticket though, personally. I personally even have problems like doing anything more than like, I don't know, like 70 or 80 bucks. We are permanently stuck in a like small venue mindset. I'm glad to see this year's festival is doing
you
so
for coming
well.
to the first day of the
I couldn't
Aramis
be more
Academy
proud of our
Festival.
students. Miss Matilda. Well, I suppose she's Director Matilda now.
This
She hasn't
festival
changed
is
a
an
bit.
annual tradition that preserves the principles that Aramis, the founder of our academy, firmly believed in.
Yeah. There's so many NPCs here, we might as well just like skim through
Our
these.
entire
We do cliff
student
notes.
body has put their
Besides
all
with
into
the people we
creating
care
this year's
about.
activities. So please enjoy.
Also, I don't know if it's just me, but it streams very loud. Yeah, that's kind of just how I have it mastered usually. So when I talk, I'm generally at negative 1.5 dB. And then I keep my desktop audio floating around negative 8. So it is a bit on the louder side, but it's more so, I feel like that's better than it being too quiet and having everyone, you know, having everyone push it to like 100 or something. I don't know. Like, I could lower things, but... And I probably will one day. I'm glad to see the two of them have cooled a little over the past month. Right. Since the 3 of us are here together, I think we'll do a family-oriented activity. Sure. Before Sal shows up and fucks up everything. Yeah, one day, exactly. I think I would just have to maybe drop. Okay, so here. This is what I'll do. And you tell me if this works out. So what I'll do, just for you, Thunder, I will cut some of these in half. We'll do -7 there. And we'll do like -4 here. Okay. It's probably going to be a little better for you. And if it sounds better, I might just keep it this way. Because, yeah, I do agree. My streams have been pretty loud. Like, I've gone back to my VODs before, and I'm like, damn, it's kind of really loud video.
Volunteers from the sports clubs have set up some food stalls in the courtyard,
sounds good.
as well as a one-on-one basketball game.
Yeah, as long as it's not, like, too quiet. Because that's always been, like, a thing
To
I was never a fan
any
of.
challengers
Sometimes I'll
out
hop
there,
into, like,
we've
people's
got
streams.
prizes that are up for grabs.
I'll hop
Why
into
not
people's
give it a
streams and,
try?
like, the game will be,
need a
like,
coffee fix?
mega quiet.
Look no further.
And, like, the voice, like, them talking will maybe be fighting the game audio too much.
Step right up. Test your smarts at the quiz tournament.
Yeah, so I have, like, a little bit of, like, side chaining going on, so that should help, but, yeah. Yeah, I can still feel it. It's still a little loud, but it's much better. Good. Yeah, you can always lower, but you can't fix super low volume. Exactly. That was always my mindset. What do you think this year's festival? Half of that was meant as a joke. This year's festival was something truly extraordinary.
Thank you for coming to the first day of the Aramis Academy Festival.
Some of our more wonderful achievements only came during your time in office.
This festival is an annual tradition that preserves the principles
the
that
Powell I
Aramis,
remember.
the founder of
What a
our
good
academy,
teacher.
firmly believed in.
Just gotta keep me at 17%. Sounds good. Mr. Powell,
Our
it's been a while.
entire student body has put their all into
Pumpkin
creating
cake.
this year's
I see
activities.
you've grown into a
so
fine young
please
man.
enjoy.
You were one of our previous student council presidents, right? Yes, I was. These two were my cohorts. Ah, Beauty's Blade, the president who succeeded you. And Mr. Arkwright, one of our advisors for this year's festival. Yep, it's me. I've got my fingers in all sorts of pies at the moment. Just saying the whole practice growth thing for Uma reminds me of some H games you've played. Fair. I mean, I think it all stems from, like, Idolmaster, no? Like, Idolmaster was one of the games to, like, pioneer that sort of, like, practice growth thing. Not sure exactly where the gameplay first showed itself. Anyways, as a fellow alumni, let's say you're helping us make a few rounds for the festival.
Thank you for
I'd be
coming
happy
to the
to.
first day of the Aramis Academy Festival.
Nice to have a few alumni back with us. Good experience for everyone.
This festival is an annual tradition that preserves the principles that Aramis,
Seeing the campus
the
is why it
founder
brings
of
back
our
so many
academy,
memories.
firmly believed in.
I'm relieved to see that Mr. Powell hasn't changed at all.
Our entire student body has put their all into creating this year's activities, so please enjoy.
Yeah, as soon as we're done, like, doing a little bit of this, like, walking around housekeeping, we are jumping straight into, like, the 70 connection events that we have queued up. We will be here for the connection peak, but it'll take, like, 40 minutes. Okay, plan some time together here as a family. Sheena went off with Harry, and Marco is wandering around somewhere with Hawker. And I wonder if Hawker was able to work up the nerve to apologize to Harry. I think he, like, ended up with another kid, no? Every festival I grow more and more impressed with the Aramis students. Gotta keep supporting them, we do. We
Allow
must
me to
support our
assist.
children.
Hope to see you again.
Thank you for coming to the first day of the Aramis
And
Academy
make sure to come
Festival.
hungry.
This festival is an annual tradition
Good
that
heavens, take
preserves
smaller
the
bites,
principles
Gigi.
that
This
Aramis,
isn't a race, you
the
know.
founder of our academy,
But the
firmly
food's
believed
so
in.
good. I'll admit, I'm a little surprised at the quality myself.
Our
It's
entire
not-
student
it's on
body
even
has put
footing
their
with some
all
of the
into
fancier
creating this
restaurants
year's
we've been to.
activities. So please
The
enjoy.
food I had to eat back in my academy days doesn't even remotely compare. Which I guess shouldn't come as any surprise. Hey, Daddy, I want to go to school here. Oh my. Well, you'll have to study real hard then, sweetie. Aw, I hate studying. Okay then, I'll just be a police officer like Daddy.
You think becoming a cop's going to be easy, do you? At the academy, you have to get up bright and early every morning, and you'll be put through some real tough training. It's enough to make grown men weep. Think you can get through it without crying, Gigi?
Nope, but I want to grow up to be just as cool as you, Daddy. You really look up to your daddy, don't you? What does Latifah do?
Well, if you still have plenty of time to decide your future, or you do have plenty of time to decide your future. Right now, I think you should focus on developing your interest. That'll help narrow down what you really want to do.
Day of the Aramis Academy Festival.
Huh. Didn't know Deswani was here with his family.
It's not often we get to see the inspector act so
This festival is an
fatherly.
annual tradition that preserves the principles that Aramis, the founder of our academy, firmly believed in.
Like thinking, like, is it? I guess
Our
it would be
entire
normal,
student
huh?
body has put their all into creating
It's
this
like a
year's
whole event.
activities. So please enjoy.
I don't know. We don't really have these kinds of things in the States, right? So I'm just thinking, like, it feels a little strange to me, just like going to a school event when you don't have like a kid attending. But I know it's like probably like a Japanese thing, right? With like school festivals and stuff. No, and maybe other countries too, but I'm only speaking from like what I've seen.
Now, what should we check out next? Well, my recommendation? I'd go for the card game room on the first floor of the Eastern Tea House.
Van, don't recommend Nine Hearts. We hate that game.
There's also the Quiz King game. Might be a little tough for your daughter, but I'm sure she'd still have fun. Oh yeah, I remember hearing you helped out with the festival. Very well. Never thought I'd be saying this to you, but I'll take your word for it.
Daddy's off duty.
Volunteers from the
Missing
sports
kids is not
clubs
around
have
a lot.
set up some food stalls
I know
in
he's
the
busy doing
courtyard,
cool police
as well
stuff.
as a one-on-one basketball game.
Yeah, I remember having a lot of rallies, hated them.
To any
Yeah.
daring challengers out there, we've got prizes that are up for grabs.
That's fair.
Why not
I feel
give it
like
a try?
rallies are very different from like, say, like a festival though, you know? Rallies are very like student body oriented, and this feels like for everyone.
They really
I
went
was
all
like
out
here or
this
there for
year.
rallies, to be honest. Can't get some of those songs out of your head. It was like the same three, yeah. The school approved soundtrack.
Hey, what's up? Didn't realize you two were gonna be at the festival. Yeah, well, we just have a little business to take care of, that's all.
Yes, some very serious business. Oh, I see. By the way, have you settled on what you're ordering?
A card battle tournament.
Actually,
is
they
being
already
held
took
in
our
a
order a minute
classroom
ago.
in the left wing on the first
So we
floor.
bet on those, so we bet on whose orders would get here first.
Ah, gambling problem.
Do you have what it takes to oust our
The drinks
resident
don't
game
count,
master?
just the meal.
Then I invite you to come
Gambling
by
addicts through
and
and
try
through.
your luck.
I got a small platter, and Hal ordered a salad. Loser picks up the other's tab.
And we all know who's gonna win. Hint. It's not the plastered bastard next to me. That's honestly, that kind of sounds like a fun way to like divvy up a bill. Like, yo, whose ever food gets here first, doesn't have to pay, or like whatever. And then our boy from Arabonia. I remember when we made school propaganda videos, couldn't forget it. He's going back to Crossbell. She's been really focused on making sure we have as much fun as possible today.
A card battle tournament is being held in a classroom in the left
Knowing you're both
wing
safe and
on
happy in the
first
Republic,
floor.
that's what gets me through. Good, Papa.
Do you have what it takes to oust our resident game master? Then I invite you to come by and try your luck.
Really happy the three of us can spend time together as a family for once. Lover of art. I think they came out alright. I think most people just missed our jokes. Yes. Yeah, I mean, when we were putting together those videos for like ASB and all that, they were purely for us, and less so the entirety of the student body. I was honestly just trying to find ways to like sneak game soundtracks and like, I don't know, like video game references into like every one of those things. Okay, is that everyone at the campus? It looks like everyone inside the school is covered now. Gosh, I hope... Oh, you know... Oh, stutter! Are we good? Alright, it seems to have passed a little bit. It's... Gosh, I don't know what it is about this game where it like runs so poorly on stream. Oh, you know what? I think there's like a... No, I'm already doing asset caching. Turn off. Game memory consumption may lead to longer load times. We're fine on that. Yeah, we're gonna like take it down even like further. The one thing I won't... What's the word for it? The one thing I won't settle for is the portrait super sampling, though. Yeah, I mean, I think it fixed itself. Festival. Now the question is, if we step right here, are we gonna get some sort of like progress? There's like so much to like check on. Okay, checked all the festival booths. So now's as good a time as any to take on some Forsbergens. Should we head out now? Do we have to use all of our connections before we leave? Or can we come back? It feels like we have to use everything before we leave.
Welcome to the Aramis Academy.
Well, I guess in the chance that we do, I'm probably just gonna run down a couple of these activities here. You know what? It's also probably a good idea to run the connections now then. Yeah, let's make a save and finally get into some of these. Because these will help me figure out who I want to take to do like certain events.
What's next?
So let's do our like guaranteeds first. Of course, I want to do like Rens. And I want to do resets as like the need to sees. And then we'll see for everything else, you know? Van parted ways with his companions and Van parted ways with his companion and went off on his own in order to take care of a certain request. And that's what led to the bicycle parking accident. We've since changed the way we're directing traffic, so I don't expect this to be an issue going forward. Well, I'm glad to hear this matter came to a swift resolution, which was no doubt owed to your prompt response, I'm sure. Thank you for the report. Keep up the good work as always. Of course. Oh, and one last thing. I know you're in charge of the festival and all, but I hope you'll give yourself a break soon. It's long overdue. Hello, Ren Bright speaking. Oh my, a direct inquiry from the Institute. Is that in regard to the dissertation I published recently? So they would like me to give a lecture on the design theories behind network traffic for long-distance communication. I understand. I'll check my schedule and get back with you as soon as I can. Have a lovely day. Phew. No rest for the weary student council president, I suppose. Family! And Tita. No, I shouldn't complain. I am not the only one who's busy after all. Well then, I think I'll take advantage of this brief respite to chip away at my paperwork. I'll start with the club applications and the paperwork submitted for the new school year. You can tell she's important because she has unique colored eyes and hair, and also she's been with us for practically 12 games. Oh, come in. Oh, come in. I wonder if it's Odette this time.
Hey there. Sorry to interrupt. You look as busy as ever, Miss President.
Ah, good afternoon, Van. This is an unexpected surprise, but not an unwelcome one. To what do I owe the visit? Has something happened? If there's a problem, I'll make sure it's taken care of right away.
Actually, I just came to ask one simple question. Want to come on a little date with me?
Excuse me? Van! It's for fun. My, Van Arkwright, I never took you for a casual flirt. I wonder how Agnes and Elaine would react if I spilled the tea on this little move you're making.
Huh? Why are you bringing them up? Anyways, it looks like you've wrapped up all your work you need for now. You can spare some time, I'm sure. But if you want to play the stubborn card, I'll just have to drag you out of this office by force. Alright, we gotta get in the paces of reading again.
Well, you aren't leaving me much choice in the matter. Not that I'm objecting, of course. Absconding with you might make for a pleasant change of pace. Would you care to escort me?
Of course. Van led Ren out. Here, let me do that again. Van led Ren out of the rear exit, and the two of them headed out into town in his pickup truck. Wait, not even in the festival?
I guess that's fair. Take her somewhere, not school adjacent. Ah, so they have the newest sightseeing guides for LeBron and Crossbell, do they? There's even one for the Empire.
Can't imagine I'll be heading out that way anytime soon, but I'd like to someday.
Sequel bait? Van and Arabonia?
Bet there's loads of great desserts you can only find over there in the west half of the continent.
Well, if you decide to go out that way, I wouldn't mind showing you around. I can take you on a tour of all the major cities, and I can help you find the places that are off the map. I know all the best restaurants.
Careful, I might take you up on that offer. Never really had you pegged as the type who'd like fishing.
Of course she'd like fishing.
Oh yeah, I think you once told me that your older sister was pretty into it. She's a bracer, yeah?
Estelle mentioned! That's right. She taught me how to fish before I moved to Calvard. I only do it on occasion, but it's a nice way to pass the time. She and her partner are traveling all over Zemuria in their effort to achieve A-rank status. She sends me pictures of fish she catches sometimes. Although I do wish she'd spare me the details of their little lover spats.
Sounds like the two of you are pretty tight.
We love to hear that they are close.
Holy shit. It's that limited edition cake everyone's been hyped about. Every time I poke my head in here, it's always sold out. It was even featured in a magazine special on Heavenly Confections.
It certainly looks delicious. It would probably go well with a refreshing cup of tea.
Want to give it a try?
Yeah, we're rich, we'll buy it. I know you're only asking because you want to try it for yourself, but very well. We can have some.
Hell yeah! Eventually, the pair made their way to the Grand Circuit. After partaking in a leisurely stroll around the racetrack, they did some window shopping and dropped by the beer garden. For their final stop, they decided to ride the Ferris wheel. Ooh, sure packed a lot in one date, huh?
Indeed, you have my gratitude, Van. This was exactly the sort of break I needed. Although I can't help but feel this supposed date is missing something. A touch of romance, perhaps.
Hey, cut me some slack. I'm already in enough trouble as it is for running off with a high school girl.
What a pity. Alright, I think it's about time you came clean. About the reason you took me on this date, I mean. It was almost as though you could tell I was in low spirits. I know you did all this from a place of genuine concern. But the timing was just a little too perfect, even for you. Tell me, did Estelle, Joshua, and Tita send you a force brigand through the guild? My guess is yes. They were unable to fulfill their promise of coming to today's festival, so this must be their way of making up for that. They were supposed to come today and they couldn't? That's so sad.
Well, guess cat's out of the bag.
I already told them they didn't need to come. I didn't want them to feel guilty. They have their hands full with their work at the guild and the ZCF, so I fully understood why they couldn't make the time. I know they were looking forward to it, and that it was out of their hands. I tried to reassure them I was fine, but... No, I suppose they could tell that, deep down, I miss them. They really are such kind, lovely people. That's why I miss them so.
Yeah, that much is clear as day. I mean, they're the ones who found you when you were still wandering around on your own as Kitty. We've all got a special bond.
Indeed we do. They're my pride and joy. Thank you, Van. This really was a nice surprise. Maybe one day I can return the favor to them.
It's ironic that the former kitty could only barely scratch the surface. You didn't think the surprises were over already, did you? Oh?
Van's got something? New hollow system? What is... Yo, wait. Yo, wait, they brought back Potter Mater? Damn, that's crazy.
Good morning, Ren. You have grown, partner.
Damn. That fucking break me. Huh? Are you... Is it really you? No, don't say that. Oh. Oh. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Ren.
He sustained critical damage to his logic unit. There's no backup system for Gordius-class archaisms.
It'll be alright. We'll fix you. We'll...
Goodbye.
Man.
First recorded reactivation since 1204. It is good to see you again, Ren.
Potter Mater. Did we surprise you? Sorry we couldn't make it to the festival, Ren. I know it doesn't really make up for it, but we've had this gift in the works for a super long time.
Now that you're coming up on graduation, and since you're soon to be turning 18, we wanted to do something special to commemorate the occasion. It took a lot of people to make it happen, and we now owe favors to people the world over.
But it was worth it all. But it was all worth it, because we were able to bring back someone who meant the world to you. Okay, wait. So, who's... Okay, girl has got to be Tita then. How's that for a surprise? We hope you like it. Estelle, Joshua, and even Tita. No, I'm sure you weren't the only ones who did this.
That's right. Family and friends weren't my only clients. The Golden Butterfly and the Dire Wolf were also in on this. Oh, and an unnamed fortune teller and a phantom thief pitched in too. Oh?
Luciole and Blue Blanc still hanging around?
The request was signed by the whole lot of them. Even Jorg, wherever he is, put his name down. It's the same Gordius-class archaism that was destroyed during Crossbow's first bid for independence 5 years ago. They've been working on restoring it in secret, and they asked me to deliver it to you.
This feels like it would be so sad not to do. Like, how would they get Potter Mater to Ren? This feels so important.
Now I can support you once more. It is good to be home, Ren.
I so wish this was voiced. Welcome home. Welcome home, Potter Mater.
Looks like my work here is done.
Estelle, Joshua, Tita, everyone. I hope you realize just how unfair this is. You kept all this from me, and even roped Jorg and Luciola into it.
Your best friend's the one who got the ball rolling. She took an interest in holocores while researching the Zypha Standard. Then, when the idea popped into her head, she and your family set to work on it. They had to get in contact with Ouroboros and Jorg so they could restore Potter Mater as a holocore. Turns out, news travels fast in the society. Once the word hit, it spread like wildfire. They all gathered the data from when Potter Mater was destroyed, along with any scrap of archive info from the 13 factories. Using that as a base, they were able to assemble a logic unit that was as close to the original as you could get. Then they recreated it. Having said that, it's still just a prototype. They'll be making some improvements in the future. They got past all kinds of organizational and international barriers to make it happen. It was a miracle in the truest sense of the word. This is all thanks to the connections you've made along the way. They all came together and made it a reality.
You're right. And don't forget that you played a part in this too, Van. You speak as though you had next to no involvement. That isn't true. After all, you're the one who lives in that space between the light and dark, allowing you to be connected to and trusted by those of both sides.
I mean, I guess. Anyways, hope this helps you realize just how many people you have in your corner.
Yes, I feel like this experience has really driven that point home for me. The combination of this music and this dialogue is like... it's so good. You've really outdone yourself this time, Van.
All I did was handle one little request. But I will say, just because you can do anything doesn't mean you should try to do everything. If you need help, I'm just a phone call away. You can always shoot me a Force Brigand whenever you'd like. I'll do whatever I can for you.
Oh, you really are impossible. You just won't play fair, will you? I feel like I'll never be able to repay all you've done for me. No. One day, I'll find a way.
After that, Van and Ren got off the Ferris wheel and made their way back to Aramis Academy, enjoying the drive along the way.
Thank you for bringing Potter Mater back to me. I do hope you realize I will not stand to let this debt go unpaid. Prepare yourself, because one day I will show you just how grateful I really am.
Oh, Hollow Core 2? Don't mind if I do. Wait, how good is Potter Mater? Does it only go for Ren, though?
Initiating maintenance.
Okay, that's actually kind of good. And that's only rank 1? Damn, so critical rate must go pretty high.
Potter Mater, ready to assist.
Okay, 110% we're keeping that connection event. That is a,
What's next?
we will not take that away. Yeah, defense stat go burr. Honestly, defense stat feels like the most useless stat to me in this game, but we take those. We are a, good defense is a great offense kind of guy, or whatever. Alright, yeah, next up, Lost Adolescence to reset. Van parted ways with his companion for a short while. He went up to meet with Reset, who was looking around the festival. Mirabelle? Hello, Miss Darkride. I trust your rounds are going well. Have you been wandering around the festival by yourself this whole time? You need to get busy and live a little.
I'm busy, actually. I'll admit, I'm a little surprised to see you here, though.
Well, I made a promise with Reset, you know, and I never go back on my promises. I figure it wouldn't be a problem if I popped in for a bit. My partner is out on some other business anyways.
Her partner?
We haven't spent any time together in a dog's age, so every second of fun today counts. I suppose it's been a while since we've seen each other.
Well, I'm glad to see you two are having fun. I don't want to interrupt your little get-together, though, so I'll see myself out.
Aw, don't be like that. You might as well join us since you're here and all. Besides, no way you don't know all the best stands. We'll have lots more fun with you along. I agree. It would be wonderful if you could show us the highlights of your student experience as well.
Guess I don't mind butting in for a while.
That's more like it. What are we waiting for then? Let's get this show on the road. It's always a pleasure, Van.
So Van joined the girls in the foray around the school and enjoyed a look at the bazaar's many wares. Reset seemed pleased to simply gaze at all the items for sale. Mirabelle was much more inclined to reach for Mira. Although their adventure was brief, the two seemed to thoroughly enjoy themselves.
Group of 3. Yeah. I shan't deny. We are very weak for Reset. Now that's what I call a highlight. School festivals in Edith sure do take it a whole nother level. I appreciate you taking the time to enjoy the festival with us, Mr. Arkwright.
Just glad it could be a service. You seemed a lot more interested in the school itself, though.
Well, yes, I suppose I was. I may have gone to Sunday school as a little girl, but I never had much chance to experience school life beyond that. Reset?
Did she never go to high school? Guess I never did get around to asking Reset about how she ended up this way.
Forgive me, I hadn't meant to cast a cloud over our time together. I should have, I'm actually quite happy spending time with you and... Nope, that ain't gonna cut it. How many times do I gotta tell ya? It's okay to be a little selfish sometimes. Is this some sort of demo software? I sent over some basic instructions too. Use them to access the garden with Van.
With me? What are you planning?
Well, let's just say it's one other reason I came out here today. Anyways, I'd best be heading back to work now. Have a good one, you two.
Oh? Yeah, not really sure what she was getting at. Well, guess we have some time to kill. Should we go take a look?
I don't see why not. Although I am a bit curious about this program she sent me.
And so, using the instructions Mirabelle provided, Reset and Van booted up the app, leading them into the Martian garden. Hey, isn't this... the school? Looks like a recreation of one of Aramis's classrooms. It's pretty realistic too. I can hardly tell the difference.
Oh man, wait, did they... You telling me Resette's gonna have like a VR chat model or something and she's gonna get to experience school? That's what I'm pre-aiming. That's gonna be so like... Damn. Yeah, Van Sensei.
What's with these glasses in the textbook? And where's Reset?
Oh, we got two glasses on. Mr. Arkwright, are you in there?
Oh, hey, thought I lost you.
Is it alright if I come in?
Yeah, of course. You okay? You sound a little timid.
Well, it's just, Okay, I'll just let myself in then. Oomphy mode reset? I apologize for being so late, Mr. Arkwright.
No way. Is that really you, Reset? Oomphy mode reset!
Yes, it's me. This avatar is a shard body made to simulate what I looked like when I was around 14 years old. It appears to be part of a brand new virtual reality system that runs via the Martian Garden.
14-year-old Reset, huh? How'd they even pull this off? Actually, I'm assuming this is all Mirabelle's doing.
I believe so. She must have been testing this whenever she had downtime at work. To think she'd go to all the trouble to give me this opportunity. Oh, Mirabelle, you truly are a handful sometimes.
That explains my glasses in the textbook, I guess. I think I've mentioned I didn't get the chance to finish school either. Putting me in the teacher role's a little funny, though. I put my own through so much hell. Anyways, I guess I can start class as soon as you pick a desk. If you don't mind having a delinquent for a teacher, that is.
Of course not, Mr. Arkwright. With that, the two began playing their respective roles of teacher and student. I've always mentioned that this is one of my favorite songs from the Daybreak soundtrack. Every time I hear it, it's like, damn, it's good.
All right, next question. What year did the Calvardian Revolution take place?
That would be in the year 1100. Hold on, we're taking a picture of Oomphy mode reset.
Nice job, Reset. You're living up to that class president reputation of yours.
So that's the scenario she set up, is it? However, I can't help but think these questions are a bit on the simple side. Would you be opposed to bringing out the more difficult ones, sir?
Sounds good to me. How about this one? Although neither of them were required to continue the act, they remained in character for a while longer. Okay, so the answer to the problem is...
If I may, sir, there seems to be a problem with your equation.
Seriously? Man, it's been so long since I've had to do math. Let's see. Where does this number go again?
Let me show you. When you have... Oh, fuck me, I'm not reading that. Then you want to solve for...
Hey, I'm the one who... I'm the one who's supposed to be the teacher here.
Both Van and Reset thoroughly enjoyed themselves as they made new school memories. I can't help but feel a bit sorry for the other students. I'm really monopolizing all the teachers' attention.
Well, it's my responsibility to make sure all students understand the content, right?
It is feeling very, like, Blue Archive-esque.
Ask me anything and I'll do my best to answer.
Okay. With regards to this problem, then.
What's up?
Oh, it's nothing. With me in such a small body, he looks even more mature than usual. I wonder if this is how Miss Claudel and the others feel around him.
But before they knew it, the bittersweet days of Reset's fabricated youth had come to an end.
Oh.
Guess that's it then. Time sure went a lot faster than I thought it would. I imagine this whole thing takes a bunch of processing power. I'm surprised it even lasted this long.
Mr. Arkwright, I had a really great time together.
Yeah, me too. I was really getting into it back there. It looks like we're gonna have to put an end to it here, though.
This song might have to also join the, like, really good songs. I'm just such a sucker for these, like, very, like, heartfelt songs. And after the school day ends, everyone assembles in the courtyard. They all enjoy their school life, only leaving for home once the sun begins to set. Ah, that's so sad. It's a rather essential part of being a student, what they call the springtime of life. Falcom's such a good company, it really is. We love you, Falcom. Thank you, Kondo. I will forever be a fighter for them. Thank you for letting me experience even just a little of what this life is like.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. You know, I may be standing at the teacher's podium and all, but I had a lot of fun too. It reminded me of all the good times I had. I actually was kind of hoping we could stay for a little longer.
They do say your school years really pass you by. This was a truly unforgettable experience. Thanks, Kondo, indeed, but I'll believe what you say for future games. I won't believe what you say for future games ever again. True. I feel like this motherfucker's been saying, like, we're in the last quarter of the past, like, 5 games. I may have only been acting the part of a student, but I think I did its part in filling the hole inside me. I think it did its part in filling the hole inside me.
What's that?
I suppose I had been yearning for a chance like this. A longing for normal days. The hope to one day lead a mundane life. I guess I'll never quite know how much I lost because of that day. However, even though I had little choice but to take on this form, the fact remains that I was given a second lease on life. If I hadn't been given that miracle, I would never have met any of you. Not you, or Mirabelle, or anyone from Arkwright Solutions. That's why I feel blessed to be where I am today.
Damn, only 14 and still as mature as ever. Can't say I'm surprised, though. You've always been the most sensible one on our team.
Thank you.
But don't you think it's alright? Wait, hold on. But don't you think it's alright to just be a 14-year-old girl for a little while? Heck, you could probably stand and let your hair down every now and then. In the real world, too. From everything you told me, it sounds like you were forced to grow up a lot faster than everyone else. Maybe too fast.
You think so?
But I want you to know that you don't have to be the responsible one all the time. It's okay to rely on me and the others. Just like it's okay to be over 20 and still be in the springtime of your life. Whether that means having simulated experiences like this, or having fun at a school festival, you should be having fun with your life.
Damn.
I mean, relying on each other is part of what makes us all friends, right?
Thank you, Mr. Arkwright. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. This class certainly did deliver on its educational value.
Good.
Gonna play You Say It right now. Have fun. Ys 8 was... Wait, was Ys 8 the one I played? Ys 8, Lacrimosa of Dana, 9 Nox, 10 Nordics. Lacrimosa of Dana was really, really good. I love Lacrimosa of Dana. If you haven't played it before, strap in. Well, I hate to say it, but I guess we should wrap this up. Would you like to do the honors, Reset? You know, it's like, this game's got some, like, really monumental lows, right? But, like, then I'll have, like, moments like this that just, like, kick you. And it's like, damn, it was all worth it. I feel like the side content in Daybreak 2 is just so stellar. Of course, Mr. Arkwright. All rise and bow. After that, Van and Reset logged out of the Marhian Garden. After taking the time to thank Mirabelle for the experience, the two of them met with the rest of their friends to explore the rest of the festival.
Due to yours and Mirabelle's efforts, I was able to confront the regrets I had buried deep within my heart. If the opportunity ever presents itself, I hope that someday you will allow me to support you in the same way.
Yeah, you haven't had the chance to play Legend of Heroes after 1 and 2 on PCE? PCE. Are you talking like the Gargov trilogy? Like 1 and 2? Or are we talking like Sky? Because I've never actually seen much about like the Gargov, like the 1 through 3. I think it's like Tears of Vermilion and like some other ones. I did run into a copy of that at like a trade show one time though, which was kind of interesting. Yeah, PC gives turbo graphics.
Planner launched!
Yeah, the old PC days. I probably didn't know what I was doing back then. I mean, I definitely didn't know what I was doing back then. Turbo grading console. Yeah, see, like, totally over my head. Yeah, you're all good, you're all good. Gosh, okay, so those two were really, really good. Those were incredible connection events. And I can also finish Reset's connection levels, too. Okay, so after that, what are some of the ones that really stick out to me? Of course, we're not gonna avoid a moment with Edith's daughter, Yume. I'm really interested to see a bother of a father and what that means for Aaron. Of course, we're a big Catra fan. What's my favorite track from the OST?
Thank you for coming to the first day of the Aramis Academy Festival.
Definitely depends on the game, but I am such a sucker for inevitable struggle from the Crossbell duology.
Tradition that preserves the principles that Aramis, the founder of
That
our
might be my
academy,
number one right
firmly
after
believed in.
Silver Will.
Coffee fix?
And then after that,
Our entire student body has put their all into creating this
after
year's
that, I
activities.
actually think I
So
really
please
liked
enjoy.
the opening for Daybreak 1. And then right after that, it'd probably be maybe Blue Destination. Oh wait, no, I'm totally forgetting Sky the Third. Sky the Third maybe has my favorite soundtrack of every game overall. Because Overdosing Heavenly Bliss and gosh, what's the last one? Like something like Heavenly Lands or something? Both of those are like peak Falcom songs. Did I already make a save?
Planner launched.
Okay. Anyways, we will just do Catra because we like Catra, and then from there we'll pick and choose. Catra abruptly returns to the office, saying he had something urgent to attend to. When he neither returned nor answered his Zypha, Van decided to check in on him to make sure everything was okay. Catra must be back in his room. Did he forget something he needed for the school festival? I'm afraid to stream. Do you recommend it? I really recommend it, at least for my regard. Like, so me personally, I'm not much of a talker. And I think starting streaming did a lot for me in working on that like aspect of my life. And also it gives me a lot of motivation to finish games that I might like tuck away. Because I have a pretty big problem when it comes to starting games and starting them on stream and like making it a goal to like finish it on stream and like share those experiences with other people. That is like the primary thing for me. I just love like sharing and like, I don't know, like feeling like content, experiences, like stories with other people. And just like how I felt about things. I can never finish a game anymore. True. I mean, me too. If it's something I'm doing off stream, it's got to be like almost mindless, or it's got to have like a really like stellar hook, like something to like keep me going. Because like I've started so many like story games the past like 5-6 years, not on stream, where I'll play it like the day, like for the day, I'll play it for like 2 or 3 hours, maybe, give or take. And then after that, I'll just like never get back to it, even if it was like really good too. Like right now, I wanted to try to finish like Yeast 2. And I haven't touched it in like a couple of weeks now, but I was having a lot of fun with it. And it's just like things like that, you know? It's like really good for that. And I definitely recommend it, because you don't even really need to be streaming to people, you know? But if you find people who are like willing to like sit down, you know, talk, maybe like experience things with you, or like just have fun, that's what it's all about. Seem to be in a hurry. Maybe I should go and ask what's up. Yeah, Elden Ring is cozy and gives you peace. Fair. I'm actually playing Elden Ring again too. It's funny that you bring that up. I've been playing it the past couple of days after finishing Lies of P like last week. Look at all those people tuning in. Couldn't be tuning in? Wait, is Katra a streamer? Live streaming sure is a bundle of fun. Make sure to give me a follow if you liked what you saw. Wait a second. Yo, talk about topical. The heck? Whose voice is that? Sounds a little affected. Does he have a girl in there with him? No, wait. What? Wait, Catra's a streamer? Yeah, I forgot how to connect with people. Yeah, it's tough. Honestly, like, yeah, you gotta find the things to connect with, you know? Like, I feel like I've made so many, like, friends just by, like, chasing my bliss and streaming, like, playing these games. Like, a lot of people who, like, come by, we can talk for a bit. And then, like, yeah, but outside of that, it is tough. You really gotta, like, lock in and, like, hobby max. Wait, did I say that? Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by today, Edith. Catch you next time on the Catelia channel. Catra, I'm coming in. Wait. Thank you, Jeremy, for plugging the Discord. I shout into the void in there. Huh? Yo, wait! Van! I can explain. Sorry for barging in. Wait, what's going on? Catelia, the science gal. So this is one of those newfangled virtual idol things, right? I had no idea Catra was gonna be a VTuber. I had no idea. That's why he's the GOAT. Heard about her online. Apparently she's exploded on the scene the past few weeks. Never would have guessed she was your alter ego, though. Yes, well, people have really started to embrace streaming yourself over the orbital net as a new form of entertainment. I developed an interest in it while researching the new technology involved, so I decided to make my own virtual model and try it out. Sounds like you weren't expecting to get so hooked, let alone make it this big. But your Edith exclusive broadcast just happened to overlap with the school festival, right? So the only way you could do both was by ducking out of the festivities for a bit. Forgive me, I know I shouldn't be using the office's connection without asking.
What's there to apologize for? Knowing you, I'm sure you got all kinds of anti-tracking tech in this place. Streaming though, huh? It's enough to make my head spin. A few years back, I wouldn't have been able to picture it. You've even got Theo scanning your movements and syncing it to the model in real time, right?
That's insane! I love you, Katra! You're my goat!
Man, if that takes off, it'll have every other other form of media in fight or flight mode. Either that or scrambling to get a slice of the pie themselves. Did I say something wrong?
No, just the opposite. Sorry for being rude there. It's just, I went to so much trouble to make myself up as a girl without anyone finding out. For a minute, I was afraid you'd get creeped out or laugh at me or something.
I see. I mean, sure, I was shocked. But more in a wow, that's pretty incredible kind of way. Everybody's got their hobbies and pursuits. This just happens to be your jam. I can understand why you'd be scared, though.
Thanks, Van. This wasn't something I agonized over, though. It genuinely did start out of curiosity. As you know, I straddle the line between male and female. But because my masculine genes express themselves more prominently, I've lived as a boy ever since the professor took me in. I also find myself attracted to cute girls, though that isn't exclusively the case. Still, I couldn't help wondering, what if I had lived as a girl all this time instead?
That train of thought makes sense for you. Not to say you're the only one who's ever felt this way.
Right. The world is made up of all kinds of people, even with their own values and ways of living. So I want to be forward-thinking about exploring potential paths for my own life a little more. I guess you could say it was partially inspired by the talk Brissette and I had on Nemeth Island.
That's so. I was right to call you incredible then.
I'm glad you think so. Oh, actually, could I ask you to stick around a bit? This isn't about you stumbling in on my secret, to be clear. There's just something I wanted to test. Yeah, he's referencing his want for Brissette. Yeah, I mean, me too. Gonna scroll, see ya. Thank you for stopping by, Mateo. Appreciate you dropping in. At Katra's urging, Van accompanied him to the spot where the test was to be conducted. Sorry to keep you waiting, Van.
Whoa.
Cute. Well, what do you think? This is the full-scale, high-precision Catalia model. This is the first time I've ever worn it, so to speak, so there's still a bunch of unknown factors. It's not weird, is it?
Of course not. Today's just been full of surprises is all. Your own traits still shine through a bit, but you seem to be pretty comfortable presenting as Catalia.
Catfishing is real. That might be because of the way I use the Marhian Garden's data and AI to create her. It's funny that we went from, like, Brissette to Katra, and both of them have, like, shard bodies. First, I adjusted the scan model of myself and used the garden to allow for modifications. Then I executed a deep learning routine to simulate what I might look like as a girl.
Adios above. Technology's outpacing me more by the minute.
Unfortunately, I can only show myself from the chest up due to current processing capability and synchronization speed limits. Wait, hold on, let me read that again. Unfortunately, I can only show myself from the chest up due to current processing capabilities and synchronization speed limits. But eventually, I should be able to livestream myself dancing in real time. Theoretically, that is.
Now that I'd like to see. Man, though, once your researcher types get going on a project, stick to it to the end.
It's funny, a little while ago I probably would have overthought this to the point of discouraging myself from even trying. But you and the others help me understand that I can be anything I want to be. I really am grateful for that, Van.
Just don't go expecting me to pass that thanks along to the others for you. Anyways, just take your time experimenting and fleshing out your personal style. Who knows, build up a big enough following and you might be able to make a living on this idol thing.
It's funny, once I loosened up and got into the role, my popularity rose just like that. There's no turning back now. At this point, it's begun to feel like another part of the real me.
Say, maybe we could make you Arkwright Solutions marketing mascot. That'd probably be too much exposure. But hey, it's always on the table if we need to expand our reach.
Don't Tell me you actually considered it. And so Van spent a brief while chit-chatting with Catra's avatar before the two of them eventually returned to the real world. We love to see exploration of identity. So, that put a bow on your live stream for today? Yes, I should be able to spend time with you and the rest after this. Why are you staring at me like that? It's nothing. Just took me a sec to remember that this is still the same Catra I'm talking to. What else did you expect? Oh, but, setting that aside, would you mind, zipping my lips about this? Don't sweat it. I was already planning to. Just a heads up, though. I'm guessing them are liable to get wise anyways. You should start making a name for yourself. Oh yeah, I guess that's always a possibility. Imagine someone like Aaron finding out. Ugh, just thinking about it gives me goosebumps. Should I tweak the model to look less like me before they catch on? But if it alienates my fanbase, the backlash could be explosive. Sorry, didn't mean to sound the red alert. Afterwards, Van and Catra headed back to the festival to meet up with their friends.
Hey, Van? I, wanted to thank you, proper. Thank you so much for accepting me no matter what. I'm going to keep trying to figure out who I want to be. And you being there for me as I do makes me more happy than you could ever know.
Damn. That's all I gotta say, like, damn.
Test your smarts at the quiz tournament. Well,
So did Falcom just decide to, like, put all the, like, crazy connection events at the end and make me suffer?
all right.
What's next?
Because we haven't had a miss yet. Okay, and the other one was Falcom's daughter, not Falcom's daughter, Edith's daughter, Yume.
Academy Festival.
Van parted ways with his companion for a short while. He then informed the rest of his friends around the festival that he would be setting out for Center Marsh. Are able to change Catra's model? I wonder. No, probably not, because that was all in the garden, right? Alright, let's get this done and dusted. Done and dusted mention. Welcome back, Persona 3. Van, where you going? Yume? Oh, hey there, Yums. Just running a few errands is all. Won't be long, so hang back and enjoy the festival, okay? Oh, let me guess. My bicycle finally came? Spot on. Your Gramps just gave me the call. I was about to go pick it up and deliver it to Montmar. Now you have something to look forward to when you get home. I want to go too. And you should say that. So much for this being a quick and dirty solo job. Fine, fine. I know you've been counting down the minutes for this. What do you say we pit our wheels against each other and see which is better? Definitely mine. Yours is number 2. I hear ya. Come on. Let's get going. And so the pair hopped in Van's pickup truck and headed to Center Marsh. Once there, they paid a visit to Yazan's hardware store where the order for the bike had been placed. Whoa, so this is my new bike? Sure is. Looks pretty neat. Your mom's got good taste. But as much as I hate to break it to you, my ride still wins in the coolness department. Silly old Van, mine's way cuter. Well, if she likes it, that's what matters. Ready for me to load it into your truck? Yeah, if you don't mind. We're gonna be hauling this thing straight back to Old Town. Aw, already? Let her ride it. Don't tell me, you're itching to ride it now? Everyone's waiting for you at the academy, kiddo. Don't you think we ought to hurry back? Well, I want to play more with Fairy and them, but I also want to try it out a teensy bit. Figured as much. How to handle this? Safest way would be to take her over to the Memorial Park. But her Gramps was keen on showing her the ropes. I'd hate to cut in on that. It's okay, Van. Sorry for being bratty about it. I'll just have to wait till the next time someone's free after the festival's over. Aw, damn. We hitting with that guilt. Say no more, Yume. Let's head over to the Memorial Park and take you for a spin. You really mean it? Oh man, will flame my hide anyways if I bring her back to the malt part all down in the mouth.
Just promise me that you only give it a test run. Deal?
Yay, I promise!
I'll go ahead and load into the pickup then. Once the bicycle was secure in the back of Van's truck, he and Yume headed for Dirk Memorial Park. No sooner did they arrive than the practice began.
I finally get to ride my own bike.
It should have been us with Paulette!
I'll be here to hold you upright.
Oh, that's Van. I'll be here to hold you upright, so just focus on pushing the pedals. Keep the handlebars straight, okay? Just take it slow and you'll be fine.
Okie dokie. Van, are you still there?
Yep, you're doing great, kiddo. Want me to let go for a bit?
Yeah, do it. It's all wobbly.
That's the way. Keep going just like...
Oh, she got cut. Ouchies, I fell off.
You're right. Sorry. Should have known it was too early for you to turn you loose.
No, it's okay. I almost got the hang of it. I'm gonna try again. Watch me, okay, Van?
Hey, well, shoot. I'm stopping her now. If I bring her back all scuffed up, tonight's bistro special will be my head on a platter. Maybe I should give the champ a call and have him and Paulette pick her up. And so Yume did her best to pedal on her own under Van's supervision. However...
Whoops.
Yo, she eating it!
We about to get time traveled. I can do this.
You okay?
Yeah, no biggie. This bike's not gonna beat me.
Listen, Yums, why don't we stop here for now? You got your knees covered up in scrapes and your clothes covered in dirt. We wouldn't want to get your mom and Gramps all worked up. No dice, huh? You're a tough cookie, Yums. Most kids your age would have burst down in tears by now. You're allowed to cry if you need to, you know.
No, I'm not gonna. I have to be tough and hold it in, like you, Van.
Okay, hold it in is not the answer, but sure. Like me?
You smiled for me even when it hurt. It was a long time ago, but I still remember.
Oh. Around 3 years prior. Damn it all! It was a request I took on back when I just climbed out of the rookie stages of my career. I grew too comfortable with the work. As a result, I slipped up. My client got seriously injured. Any trust we built up was shattered, and they made their well-deserved spite for me loud and clear.
Man, the office looks so empty without everyone.
We just barely grazed by the worst-case scenario. My client's lucky to still be alive. Those guys were good. We were cornered. And in the heat of the moment, I made the wrong call. Who are you trying to fool? Quit making excuses for yourself. You got sloppy. You thought, oh, this will be a cinch. And you let your ego take the wheel. What the hell am I even doing? What am I even doing this for?
Man?
Aw, she couldn't even say his name yet. Yums.
What's wrong, man?
It's nothing. That's right. There's no sense moping. Setbacks like this could happen again any number of times down the road. Remember why you decided to do this in the first place. As long as you never forget, everything will work out.
Huh?
Hey now, why the long face? You want uppies? You want uppies?
Are we gonna get POV? Van gives you uppies? Please. Please. Ah. You look like you were really hurting way more than I was now. But instead of crying, you picked me up like always. So whenever I feel myself getting sniffly, I try to be strong the way you would. Because that's what family does for each other.
Family!
We're Uncle Van.
Okay.
Okay, this time I'm gonna stay on for sure. Keep watching, Van.
Don't worry, kiddo. I will. Hard to believe her memory goes back that far. At the time, I'd been busting my ass like a man possessed and faking a brave front out of pride. Little did I know there was someone watching out for me all the while. Family, huh?
Van, look, look! Am I doing it right? I think I am.
Yeah, you got it down pat, Yooms.
Wow, you man, that's amazing.
Oh, you actually came.
Of course we did.
And if we let you steal this moment away, as if we'd let you steal this moment away from us.
Mommy, Maxim, look at me go! I couldn't be prouder, sweetie. It was so nice of Van to teach you.
Just make sure you keep those eyes forward. Almost makes you wonder if driving skills are inherited. Don't get too full of yourself there, Buster.
I knew it was gonna be Victor.
You're such a kidder, Dad.
Dad?
I mean, Victor. Who's getting full of themselves? Not me, no sir.
Oh man, Maxim's bold.
Oh dear, we still got a lot of long road ahead of us. Grandpa, I can ride a bike now. Did you see me?
I certainly did, sweetheart. You gotta give your granddad a real run for his money.
I learned it all from Van.
Oh, we're dead. Oh my god, I've never seen Victor with his eyes like that.
Hear me out for a sec.
I have never seen this man look like this. We're fucked.
She's still gonna need to practice on city roads, right? You can have exclusive dibs on that. You traitorous troublemaking tenant! I wanted to teach her from square one! You're gonna pay for those scraped knees and dirty clothes to the tune of 50 times your rent! No good deed goes unpunished. Wait, 50 times? That's criminal!
Settle down, Dad. That's true that he's been monopolizing her a bit.
It's used in memes a lot.
Next time we can make it a family outing, right, Van?
She even said family outing?
What can I say? Y'all got me outnumbered on this one. With that, Van, Maxim, and the Montmartre household returned to the city. After dropping the bike off at Montmartre, they took Yume back to Aramis to enjoy the rest of the festival.
Thanks for always playing with me, Van. If you're ever feeling sad because of work, just let me know, and I'll give you a nice pat on the head. Then you'll feel all better.
Yume is so sweet. She's so precious. We can never let anything happen to her.
Welcome.
And what is the charm? Watch it be like the most OP like item. Azurite orb? Where did we get Azurite orb? A beautiful glimmering gem worthy of a chosen one? I mean, that's kind of nuts though. 10 everywhere. And, oh, crit 40? That could go nice on Aaron. Actually, no. Actually, yeah. That would make every one of his attacks a crit, right? 103% crit rate. We'll take that for losing the craft points.
The Aramis Academy Festival.
Okay.
What's next?
Yeah, so again, that Yume one was also really good. These 4 connections, I refuse to, like, undo. So now it's like everyone else. So we got Agnes invited to Treon Tower. Fairy. I don't know what's going on with Fairy. Oh, you know what? I did want to see Aaron and what was up with the dad thing. This could either be really good or like nothing. Here, this is one where we might have to load back if it sucks.
Planner launched!
But I was very curious about, like, the topic of Aaron and his father. Because I could have sworn he grew up with, like, a single mom in Longport, right? Upon splitting off from the rest of the group, Van decided to consider spending time with one of his friends. After taking the time to track him down, he and Aaron arranged to meet somewhere on Station Street. Cut the shit already! Oh, that is Aaron's dad 100%. The red hair? Ain't no other person than Edith. Guess you do remember my face. Figured you'd be a little happier to see me after 10 years, Ronnie. Ronnie? Oh, Aaron, yeah, okay. Now fuck this guy, let's beat his ass. I'm gonna help you fight him, Aaron. Don't you dare call me that! What the hell are you even doing here anyways? What, I'm not allowed to check up on how my kid's doing? I've been looking high and low for you, only to be led to Edith of all places. Man, you sure got big though. You're the spitting image of Yufa when she... Keep my mother's name out of your damn mouth! This sure sounds like a lovely reunion. Van. There's a reason we're meeting up in some back alley? You're not the only one with a nose for sniffing out trouble. I've been hearing rumors about this asshole, that this asshole was in town. Just followed him around and here I am. You must be the Spriggan. Thank you for keeping an eye on my son for so long. Man, you sure are the talk of the town. Anyways, I'm Leroy, Aaron's father. 10 years? I don't think he deserves to be called his father. Van Arkwright, it's a real pleasure. Don't start acting all responsible. And you, stop trying to get friendly. There's no need to be so hostile, Aaron. I'd just like to get along with the man my son's been working for. You see, there's actually one other reason I came to the capital. Lend me some mirror, will you? Just enough to get me back on my feet. Please, I'm begging here. Deadbeat dad alert. Sound the alarm. Let's beat his ass. Throw him under the train. I ended up owing some money to a couple of real nasty guys, and now they've got it out for me. If I don't pay him back with interest, your old man's gonna be 6 Arj under before you know it. Come on, Ronnie, we're family, right? We're supposed to be able to count on one another. If you don't have the funds now, maybe you can get an advance payment from your boss here. Shut up. You disgusting piece of shit. You haven't changed at all. You're not even sorry for all the crap you put my mother through. Get lost. And don't let me see your face ever again. So, that's how it's gonna be, huh? Well, I guess that's that. Suppose my business here is finished then. See you around, Mr. Arkwright. If you're looking for a place to lay low, you could probably try the Blacklight District. Got plenty of folks down there in the same boat. Oh, I've heard of the place. I'm sure I'll be right at home. Aaron, do you want to go beat up your dad? Didn't you say you never had a dad? Yeah, and not like that useless piece of trash ever acted like one. My mom was a rising star in the world of Eastern theater, and all that slime ever did was waste her savings on booze and gambling. She went through hell because of him. In the end, though, he got on the wrong side of the Liu family, and they drove him out of town. I think it was I was about 6 or so. And now he shows up over a decade later, just to ask for more money. Maybe it's not my place to say, but it's kind of hard to believe he was your dad. Guess that hair color kind of gives it away, though. That's what pisses me off the most. No matter how much I try to distance myself from him, we still share the same blood. I'll never understand why Mom even cared for that guy. Still, you gotta wonder, why did he come searching for you now of all times? Huh? Weren't you listening? He wanted to sponge some mirror off me. Why would he try to reunite with the son now after 10 years of silence? Doubt he's dumb enough to think you'd be all smiles. I don't think he ever actually believed you'd agree to pay off his debt. Well, I'm sure there was a tiny part of him hoping it'd all go his way, of course. Oh, he's gonna die, isn't he? It's very, it's giving... I regret ever leaving my son at the... right before I'm about to die type shit. What are you trying to say? Nothing really. Just wondering if you're actually feeling okay about all this. The bastard ruined your mom's life, right? Figured you'd like to sock him across the jaw at least. But I guess the whole thing was pretty unexpected. I'm sure you were trying to put all the pieces together. Still, it's not like the little conqueror Lu Zhao, I forgot to say that, former child prodigy and genius of Eastern theater, let someone off the hook like that. That being said, if you did want to give your dad what for, I wouldn't mind helping out. One hell of an instigator, you know that? You're right, though. That's pretty out of character for me. Let's go see if we can track the bastard down. That's more like it. We love Twitch bots. Mario 1 AP. You're cooked. I'm reporting your ass. Sometime later. You really thought you could hide from us, huh, old man? Hand over the mirror, dirtbag.
Hey now, let's all just calm down a bit, yeah? I'm a good-looking man. If you mess up my moneymaker, you'll never get your mirror back. Ugh.
Oh. He kept a picture of Mom? What have we here? A family picture, huh?
That's not...
Oh, why so flustered, Leroy? It's not like we don't know who your little boy is. Took the liberty of digging into your background quite some time ago, after all. We also know you're just some good-for-nothing who got chased out of Longport. At first, we thought you were a little more than some deadbeat dad, but I think we might have to just just have the use for you. You see, Sao used us as pawns, and Yao Long left us to the dogs. My family's practically in shambles. Taking advantage of someone like you is our best chance of getting out of this hole. Not only to get one over the Lus and the Lees, but Aaron too. What? Thank you, Thunder. Appreciate it. Come on, Leroy, what do you say? Mind drawing your son out for us? We might even forgive all your debt. Hell, you already abandoned him once. I'm sure a second time won't hurt. Maybe it'll help if you just look at it as getting revenge on the Lus. Yeah, beat his ass. Keep being... Oh, he had... Okay, he still got a little bit of pride.
You bastard! Look, there's no need to threaten my family. I'll get you your mirror back. But as far as Ronnie's concerned, no way am I letting you guys lay a finger on him.
You think we're giving you a choice here? Looks like you still haven't learned your place. You don't get to refuse. Just shut up and do what you're told. You guys just don't know when to quit. Aaron and the Spriggan. So you found us, huh? You played right into our... Oh, he pissed. Added the message to block terms. You know, honestly, super smart, Thunder. I feel like I've seen that message a bunch. It's like always coming up. Hold on, what did we miss? Shut up, Ronnie. Let's make this quick. Right, okay. So it was the lie family that was after you. Man, these guys are like cockroaches.
Ooh, you two really saved my behind. Say, Ronnie, where'd you learn to fight like that? Those guys were nothing compared to...
Don't start acting all excited, Slimeball. What the hell's up with that picture of yours anyways? Thought you could just flash it at me and all would be forgiven? Aaron, calm down. You know, on the way over, I was trying to figure out what was really behind your dad's arrival. But I think I finally landed on the truth. The anniversary of your wife's death was at the end of last year, right?
With me being shut out of Longport, I've never had the chance to visit Yufa's grave. And I'd heard rumors that Aaron, had been doing business in the capital recently. I'd recommend getting Nightbot. Twitch will catch it, but you'll still see it. It won't appear in your actual chat. Thank you. I will look into Nightbot. So I figured I couldn't pay my wishes to her. If I couldn't pay my wishes to her, I could at least go see the son she left behind. Of course, I say that, but the whole bit about wanting to borrow some mirror was true too. See, I'd been trying to find a spring lily like the ones that grow over in the eroded cave. Had a hell of a time trying to find a real one, though. Think you'd be willing to place it at her grave for me?
Screw you!
If you cared about her so much, then why didn't you do anything when she was still alive? It doesn't matter if the Liu family forced you out. You should have been there for us. He stopped. Whatever. Now that we've talked, I think I finally understand. Roughing you up is not gonna fix the mess you made.
Gotta go to sleep. Thank you for stopping by, Thunder. Always appreciate you dropping by.
I'll take the flower for you. Don't think Mom would want to turn it down anyways. Now get out of here, loser.
Guess I'll see myself out then.
You can leave the Lai family's goons to us.
Is it Ashen?
What are you guys doing here?
Sal, get the fuck out of here.
How come you never told us that the Lai guys were still lurking around?
Well, they pose very little trouble to Heiue. Why would we bother?
I didn't think they'd be making deals with Leroy, though, of all people. Well, I suppose we have them by the tail now. Might as well root the last of them out. I'm sure the Lee family will take care of them, right? Along with all the extortion schemes they've been running.
Indeed. We'll work together to clean up this riffraff. I trust that it'll help keep our relationship affable as well.
Sheesh, you two make it sound so easy.
Does that mean my debt to the Lai family is being wiped out? Talk about a lucky break.
Say you don't deserve it. But I'm sure you have plenty of other debts to pay off, huh?
That's correct. There seems to be a fair number of debt collectors on the hunt for him at the very moment. In fact, I believe I've heard they started gathering in the capital.
You really don't know when to quit, do you?
Well, I suppose that means I should be off. Ronnie, Mr. Spriggan, make sure you take good care of yourselves.
And so Leroy disappeared once more into the unknown, taking great care to cover his tracks behind him. Ashen and Tsao left as well to deal with the remaining Lai family members.
With the others gone, both Van and Aaron decided to take the chance to regroup with their friends.
Shit. Hate that you got to see all my dirty laundry. Well, it sure took long enough anyways. I'm glad we got it all on the open, though. No, even with all his problems, he's still the man your mother chose to love. You just have to accept the fact that he's your blood. Would you stop acting like you have all the answers? I'll never forgive him for what he put my mom through. But if I had just left it at that, I'd feel like I would have walked away with a lot more regrets. Honestly, I'm sort of glad you talked me into going after him. I think I'll go ahead and consider that a victory then. Man, you really are growing up. Don't touch me, creep.
Bro really hit that like Elden Ring parry. The riposte. He will not be head patted, no sir.
Guess he really did inherit that spirit. I'm so sorry, Ronnie. I wish I would have ended with me. Still, with all those friends of yours, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Not that I have much room to speak.
Blood isn't everything, but I guess my connection to him is still important. Guess I have you to thank for... No, forget
it. We love our friends. Aaron's so good. Number 3. Number 3 on the Arkwright's Solutions Office tier list.
Academy Festival.
Damn, see, like, that's another really good one. I'm out here, like, not saying no to any of these connection events.
What's next?
But we only have 2 left. Okay. So, the ones that stick out to me now... kind of feels like Renee seems interesting. And then we just, like, pick one that we commit to after.
What's next?
Because I feel like we don't know that much about Renee. And I'd like to know more about him. The Sorrows of a Capable Man. Like, a connection event titled that, it sounds like, we'll learn a lot from him, too. If we don't, I'm gonna load back.
Trying to bail, huh, Renee? Well, if it isn't a familiar scene, reminds me of our school days. Although, as I recall, you would always land in trouble with Mr. Powell for cutting class. You always played things by the book, on the surface anyways. As long as your student council work was neat as a pin, you could slack off with no one the wiser. Naturally, moderation and discretion are key when it comes to the flouting of rules. Well, I'm waiting for an explanation of why Mr. X Student Council Prez is skipping out on his alma mater school festival. Play your cards wrong and I just might tag along. Ever the busybody, aren't we? Still, perhaps this is for the better. Come with me. I'll give you a ride.
In his new car? Damn! Ah! I also simp for Renee. Like him in that like long sleeve with the sleeves pulled up. Like that's doing something.
Top of the line Etoile sports car. When the hell did you get to snag this beaut? This is on the more modest end, really. Now go on, take a seat. I'm gonna see how comfy this thing is no matter how much it kills me inside. So, this the place?
Oh, the live house. Are we gonna find out Renee was like really into jazz?
Guess I should have seen it coming. What is, what? Some artist you like putting on a show? Oh, I'm not in the audience today. My musical peers and I had promised to meet here. We booked a short window of time for an impromptu session, you see.
Wait, I didn't know he was musical.
That's so. Yes, but as luck would have it, all of them are now otherwise engaged. This happens from time to time, so I intend to drop by and cancel a reservation. But that was before I had you accompanying me. Do you still remember how to play the guitar?
Jam sesh with Renee?
Last time I did was back at Aramis. Even then, I only plucked around a bit while helping out with the club stuff. No way I'll be anywhere near as good as the rest of your circle.
Oh, I don't expect you to be. Come along. What does Renee play, I wonder? He feels like maybe a drums guy or bass.
If you insist.
Maybe a bass. He seems like a bassist. Bassists are usually really cool.
Van borrowed an instrument from the concert hall. He and Kincaid then decided to jam out to an empty audience for a bit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Damn, we got a pro here. You never let yourself get rusty, huh, Renee? And you're keeping up well for being so out of practice. Maybe we could even include you in one of our concerts. Hold on, you actually played for a crowd before? Don't get distracted. We're moving straight into the next song. Got it. So, you met some of the musicians on the OrbitalNet? Yes, we started out by meeting up offline to share in our mutual love of music. Our group gets along famously, despite coming from different walks of life and spanning a wide range of ages. Each of us does what we can to carve out a little space in our busy lives to gather, chat, and play whatever comes to mind. It makes for a nice occasional reprieve. So, you get to just do your thing, no strings attached. Sounds right up my alley. Can't say I ever pictured you getting yourself into a friend group like that, though. I guess even after all these years, there's still a lot I don't know about you. Is that really so strange? I like to think that I make a strong effort to maintain my social life. Besides, one should never judge a book by its cover. You, Elaine, and myself all have sides to ourselves that we keep from one another. That was as true then as it is now. Well, yeah, ain't trying to say otherwise. But even apart from that, for whatever reason, I've always had a hard time imagining what you're like outside of work. It's as if you've always got this wall around you, Renee. That's the best way I can put it. That girl I'd been seeing told me the same thing recently.
Oh yeah, I remember he was dating.
Just another occupational hazard, I suppose. You haven't gone on my case for not calling you Kincaid even once today. That ain't the only way you haven't been yourself either. Take your reservations for this place. Remember, you just cancel it and go about your business. What, did something happen between you and your lady? They broke up! Wait, seriously? I was half joking there. I never had much opportunity to see her this year. Tight schedules are a given, considering my role as presidential aide, but that isn't much of an excuse. She said she could never tell what was going through my head. It's rough. Let me guess, she was supposed to come to your jam session today. Yes, I had planned to introduce her to my fellow musicians. In a sense, that fact that they had other commitments is a blessing in disguise. Our split was mutual, if that's any consolation. Many relationships just aren't meant to last. That said, I almost wish she had slapped me even once. Why so silent all of a sudden? Did my point about ill-fated relationships hit a little too close to home? Jackass, don't try to play it off by dissing me. Anyways, break's over. Let's bring this house down. How about we do something that goes extra hard next, like punk rock stuff we used to try back in high school. Imagine Elliot rushing in, sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late. You ready to jam out, Kincaid? You mean the song we were considering for the festival? Doesn't exactly feel appropriate for our current age. Since when? A few birthdays ain't gonna change who you are inside. Are you scared my guitar is gonna upstage your bass? My brushing strumming technique was pretty sick. Never called it a bad idea. Count me in. And so the two of them resumed their jam session. Sometimes you gotta jam away the pain. The music, however, was much more intense than what they'd played before. Despite the occasional bungled phrase, they continued playing to their heart's content. Be there for your homies. Oof, might have gone a bit overboard there. Fingers are starting to feel like shredded meat. So quick to complain. I could learn a thing or two from my group mates. We have a member with more zeal and advanced age than most youth. Another in a managerial position at a major corporation and so forth. Pretty impressive. Almost makes it sound like you're networking on the side. Haven't a clue what you mean. Nevertheless, my spirits do feel lighter now. Glad to hear it. If you ever want to jam again, just say the word. I'll be there. I know Benson ain't really your thing, but I don't mind lending near when you need it. Doesn't matter if you're the oldest in our group. Don't forget that you've got people in your corner, me and Elaine included. Besides, knowing you, it won't be long before you meet a new catch. But hey, if you need help fishing around, I'm only a force bringing away. Let's turn Arkwright Solutions office into a dating service for Renee. Something funny about that? No, I was laughing at my own immaturity. Especially if my dishonorary little brother is trying to console me. Never thought I'd see the day. You truly have grown, then. There you go, treating me like a little kid again. You know, it's funny, like going from Aaron to Renee, you can kind of see the parallels and where like Van kind of gets his personality and the way he treats his like younger cohorts. Because like right now, Renee felt very Van. And I don't know if it's because, I don't know if it's a Vanism or a Reneeism, you know? There you go, treat me like a little kid again. But hey, if you do meet someone new, maybe introduce her to us this time, alright, Renee? That's Kincaid to you. And how are you and Elaine faring? Unless you've been making progress with a certain young lady in your employ. Yeah, he is a senpai after all, true. Hell have I? Why you always gotta turn things around on me? And so the pair left the concert hall. They then rode back in Kincaid's car to reunite with their companions, bickering all the way as old friends often do.
Now you're the one comforting me. Ooh, how the script has been flipped. I suppose that's proof of how much you've grown. Anyhow, we should do this again sometime. We can even drag Elaine along.
See, I really like the dynamics they have with like Van and Renee there too. Because it really, I feel like they really did kind of do the old friend thing like right. Because I feel like I've probably had meetups like almost exactly like that myself, and it's like,
Thank you for coming to the first day of the art.
They know how to do it.
Lantern launched!
Again, Falcom, why are you making these good connection events? And why are you only giving me fucking 7 points? It's not fair.
Academy.
I might keep that one. Just because I felt like, it feels a little close to home. And I did like that. Alright, what else? What else? How are we doing on time, by the way? 12:20? I'll probably cut off in like another 30 minutes. So we'll try and get what we can done. And I imagine this is probably like the bulk of the rest of the game for me at this point. Because we do kind of run down the dungeons. We'll do like one more. And then like maybe step out of the school. Oh wait, no, we shouldn't. We should step out of the school now. I only have one connection event. And in case they get rid of it for me and I get... you know what? We also have the 10 activities to burn through, don't we? Okay, I'm gonna use all these, like, real quick.
Welcome to the Aramis Academy Festival.
What's, like, a good one? What's a good event for me to just, like, run down? Because I hate 7 hearts. We like quizzes. Perhaps I'll just do a fuck ton of quizzes all in a row.
A card battle tournament is being held in a classroom in the left wing on the first floor.
Step
Wow, the stuttering is real.
Do you have what it takes to oust our resident game master? Then I invite you to come by and try your luck.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about OBS, but... I mean, if we're doing quizzes, it's not like I need top-tier performance. So I was really close to finishing with Reset, so we'll bring Reset along for one. Now, without further ado, let the Quiz King of Aramis tournament begin. Oh, these are different. Don't suppose Marduk's got the answer key to this quiz and file somewhere. Such chicanery would constitute a violation of the rules, Mr. Arkwright. Hey, I'm only joking. Besides, there's no way this exact stuff would be in there anyhow. On the contrary, all possible quiz variations as well as their answer keys should in fact be in our database. I hope the Idios you're joking now.
Alright, question.
What day is the annual revolution? December 4th. We got it wrong.
Shoot. Fumbled that
It's
one.
okay, we're not playing to win.
Question.
Which railway is not in Calvard? Britain.
My response was on the mark.
Question.
What's the last name of the illustrious Z1 champion, Lugan?
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
Majority is the Patriot.
My response was on the mark.
These are the same questions. What's the Professor Epstein's first name? Oh, I actually don't know. Claude? Claude seems like a cool name.
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
Tharbad Festival. Leon d'Or was Will's Requiem.
My response was on the mark.
Question.
Three-leaf clover.
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
Not in the Calvard Republic. Farm.
My response was on the mark.
Question.
Name of Basel's famous confection. I think it was an Engadin.
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
And then Marduk Company's largest shareholder is Valis, I think.
My response was on the mark.
You did it!
Easy as pie.
We managed to succeed.
Alright, Fortitude. We don't have any more prizes left to give, but there are plenty of questions you might not have seen. Or maybe we should do multiple things. If there are no more prizes, it feels kind of bad.
Step right up. Test your smarts in the quiz.
Who's here again? Would you like to swim with data? Let's see. What are we close on? Anyone like 20? If we can bring Renee, that'd be cool.
Thank you for coming to the first day of the...
We can. Oh wait, right. This might have potential as a training program for responding to cyber-terrorist attacks. But that can wait. For now, I'd like to see what Aramis' newest generation has managed to put together.
All right, let's hack our way through.
I think I've been saying it wrong all this time. It's Aramis and not Aramis.
No issue whatsoever.
There goes the lock.
No issue whatsoever.
Hell yeah, we cleared.
Rejuvenated, okay. And no presents. Which is fine. I think the thing I might need to do is 9 hearts, unfortunately. Let's just run a couple of these down until we win. Let's bring... Aaron? Let me show you fools how we do it in Longport. No time to waste, let's deal them out. We will win. This is the one.
All right, let the games begin.
Already it's looking bad. Aaron! Aaron almost died. Has the field damage? No, we're not taking half damage.
What about this?
Take this! Take this!
This game's so famous, I don't remember how to play it. We still
Damn
lost.
it! Rematch, now!
If I just keep taking Aaron to play, will they, like, let me get points still? Aaron!
All right, let the games begin.
Just 2 damage to the next player in the turn order? Sure. That's a nasty Forte. 72 damage? Sure.
Take this!
Ow.
Take this! Take this!
We need to hurt the guy on the left. We still
Damn
lose.
it! Rematch, now!
And we don't get anything for that. Oh, we didn't get any, Damn. No increased rep. Okay. In that case, what else can we do with Aaron?
Welcome to the Aramis Academy Festival.
Yeah, only once. Mm-hmm.
Step right up.
I don't think I did a quiz with Aaron. No, I did.
Thank you for coming to the first day of the Aramis
do
Academy
another hack.
Festival.
Oh, shoot. Fine. We'll take Anya's.
All right, let's
I'm not mad at
hack
that.
our way through.
It opened.
There goes the lock.
It opened.
Easy.
Hell yeah, we cleared.
That might be the fastest one.
All right, let's hack our way through.
Too easy.
There goes the lock.
We run it down. Oh no.
Too easy.
Hell yeah.
And that's everything with Aaron now? Oh, and there's basketball. Oh, we should just be playing basketball this whole time. What are we doing?
Welcome to the Aramis Academy Festival.
Volunteers from the sports club
right.
have set up some
I'll give it
food
a
stalls
shot.
in the courtyard.
Wait, what did you say about Aaron? Me versus the redhead? You better watch out. I'm the top of my game today. Well, you definitely got the energy and strength for it. Seems like this ought to be a pretty fun match. You can just leave this one to me, Pops. Wouldn't want you to strain your back. Oh yeah? Let's see if you got the moves to back up all that talk.
Let's go for the win.
Now you're speaking my language.
Imagine we can bring, like...
Okay, let's
Yume?
begin.
Excellent work.
Too bad. Yeah.
Very good.
There. Nice move. Nice move. Yeah.
Uh-oh. We can't let this tire or the basketball game will last too long.
Not bad, man.
We can still make it.
Damn it.
Now's not the time to give up.
Score.
Please hang in there.
Score.
Excellent. Do your best. Now's not the time to give up.
Score.
Excellent work.
Aww. All right. There. All right.
Oh, okay. We're playing block.
Looks like victory is ours.
The word lose just isn't in my vocabulary.
Them adding basketball to trails feels so wild. Not whack. It's just such a wild sport to add. Who else can we play basketball with here? Oh, we can play with Yume. What is she like? I'm gonna win this whole thing. How are we supposed to do this? Yume here can be my cheerleader while I take her place. So you're gonna take us both on? I mean, if you're fine with it, we're fine with it. Are you really gonna be okay by yourself? As long as you cheer your little heart out, yeah. Got it. You can do it, Van.
Let's do our best out there.
We get nothing
all right?
out of this,
You
but
can do it, Van.
I just want to see Yume happy.
Okay, let's begin.
There.
Splendid work. There. Too bad. Too bad.
There. There.
Excellent work.
Nice moves. Nice moves. Nice moves.
Not happening. Not happening.
You are so cool, Van.
Van knows how to ball.
I believe in you, Van.
Crap. Keep at it.
I don't think so.
Do your best.
I don't think so.
Oh, she's kind of nuts. Uh-oh.
Good luck.
Oh my god.
Don't let them beat you.
Oh, we got...
Aww.
Okay, we gotta let this tie.
There.
Nice.
Aww. Don't let them beat you.
Too bad.
Keep at it.
Too bad.
Do your best.
That's the right idea.
There.
Oh my gosh, we suck.
There.
Okay, we can lock it in.
Very good.
Just 1 point.
Nice moves.
Are you gonna throw it anytime soon, sir?
Nice. Not happening.
So cool.
Looks like victory is ours.
Nice shots.
The world's most useless event. We got nothing for Yume and nothing for Van. One more. One more and then we'll do like 2 more with like a different event. Maybe go back to 9 hearts. Maybe we should like shoot ball with... We don't take Judith out enough. Let's take Judith. Can't believe I got to go up against the star of Golden Blood. Quick question, did you use a stunt double for the action scenes? Nope, those are all me. I'm pretty stubborn about doing that stuff on my own. Great, now I know you're not going to disappoint on the court. Well, there's no way I can phone it in on when you put it like that. Don't go losing your match either, Van.
Where are you?
Let's do our best out there, all right?
If we're doing this, then I'm in it to win it.
Okay, let's begin.
Oh! Turbo mode screwed me.
There. There.
Too bad.
There.
Yeah. You had me at a chance there for a minute. Too bad. Nice moves.
Nice.
Nice moves.
Nice.
You've got talent in spades.
You're doing great. Keep it up.
Splendid
I'm
work.
here for you.
None
I'm
too
here
shabby.
for you.
Oh, she's starstruck.
Great.
None
I'm
too
here
shabby.
for you.
Huh?
There.
Yes. Nope.
There.
Nope.
Yes.
We are timing our turbos.
Looks like victory is ours.
Maybe I was acting a little immature back there.
All right, 9 hearts.
right.
We go back.
I'll give it a shot.
Wow. Those girls are so cool.
Let's just play with Agnes and then Judith.
All right, let the games begin.
Let's go! Wait, did we finally win?
Oh,
You're kidding
guess
me!
That's that.
That's not fair! I hate this game. It should be that, like, if both of your partners have, like, all the same amount of health. 7 hearts sucks.
All right, let the games begin.
Try this on for size.
I think I get it, though.
Take this!
So the way to win
Get a load
is you have to hold onto your cards more often than just playing every time. Here, we'll take one. What? Okay, we lost.
Easier than taking
Oh,
candy from
Judith
a baby.
won. Big. We set her up for the win. We finally won a 9 hearts. We lost. Hate to see it, but you got us good. Here's your prize. Don't mind if I do. Someone at your skill level is probably a better match for the advanced table. We've got a few special guests here running those matches, so go hit them up if you want a challenge. Really? There's an advanced table? We can't even do any more events. Well, you hate to see it. Let's get out of here.
Enjoy
On
the
New Game
festival.
Plus, yeah. Okay, I've checked all the festival booths. Yep, we head out. Well, look at that. A couple of lovebirds are sneaking off campus to rekindle old flames. Who said that? Aaron? Oh, it's you all. Dude, shut up. Don't worry, we know what's really going on. You're heading out to take on some Force Brigands, yes? It seemed like you had wanted to do that since this morning. Oh, let us come with them. Wait, what did he mean by rekindle old flames? Is that some kind of ritual you're doing together?
Oh, it means we're gonna light a fire under Aaron's ass. Literally.
Given that we're both alumni, we wanted to ensure that everyone could safely enjoy the festival. Do try to refrain from making unsubstantiated assertions, if you please.
Sure thing. Damn, looks like I hit a nerve.
Would you mind if we tag along as well? Ain't nobody want to stay at this festival.
You kidding me right now? It's like everyone's calling out of the woodworks to get in on this. Come on, guys, you should all be enjoying the festival fun.
Actually, I could do with a little break from the festival atmosphere. It's a little hard to relax while I'm on campus. This is the last time we help you with some Force Brigands, so I'm joining whether you like me to or not.
Well, I doubt this will be our last chance, but it ought to make for a nice change of pace.
We can consider this a festive group outing. Maybe we can catch a movie while we're out. Ooh, I'd be down for that. Then we can do some hunting in the Marhian Garden.
Looks like a couple of members of the church are here as well.
Damn, we really got all our friends.
Everyone's got way too much free time on their hands these days. Alright, fine. Guess having more hands can't hurt. Let's go to the Arbor in Old Town and check out the bulletin boards.
Okay, now travel to Old Town and Arbor. You can see 2 movies too. We've seen all the movies we need to see. Well, we know who we're bringing. Hey, just popping in with an update from Mardic support. Further analysis has revealed a new floor of the Marhian Garden, so check it out when you get a chance, okay? A new Marhian Garden floor?
Oh my.
Should I run it down?
Lovely.
Maybe I'll just run down to Marhian Garden. To see if there's like anything there. Because this should be technically the last floor, right?
That sure flies, doesn't it?
We'll go back to campus for this if they let me.
Enjoy the festival.
I know there's a garden over here.
We have a lost child here at the festival.
Yeah, zooming around really made the stream stutter there. Final phase.
Welcome. I've got all your support needs covered.
Does that mean new
rooting
gacha?
for ya.
Are there new items?
Looks like you've gathered some tokens, huh? That's a pretty big haul.
Here, it won't hurt to do a little bit.
Let me show you what I'm made of. It's working. Not done yet. On to the next. Here, on to the next. Target. Not done yet. It's on to the next. On to the next. It's reacting. On to the next. Here, target. On to the next.
There's no new items.
Not done yet. It's target. On to the next. Target. On to the next. I think I deserve a thank you.
Okay, let's do this real quick. Everything is slay monsters. We love upgrade items. Yeah, you know what it is? It's
Commencing investigation.
It's because I didn't restart my computer today.
The star has arrived.
Physical attacks would be advised.
Leave this to me.
Now we're talking. That one was tough.
Finish
We need to be cautious.
Won't take long.
Aaron back shot.
Some of this. I'll pulverize.
And that's one done. We like our droplets.
That's what you get.
That was amazing, Aaron. This could get tricky.
I'll worry about combat log for if I decide to grind even more off stream, but I probably won't. We're like so well off at this point.
Looks like some good loot.
We're just here for the last
Let's keep
monster.
pressing on.
Oh, I like this green zone.
Watch out! That enemy looks strong.
Oh, we have to kill 7.
This could get tricky.
Getting assaulted. Don't let your guard.
Won't take long.
Now would be a good time to boost.
Keep it up, it's working.
Activating skill.
Blazing flash. Bolt in your court. Reset. Take over.
Might want to boost here. Full initiating drive. Keep it up, it's working.
Initializing drive.
Pow! One skill coming right out. Full boost.
Make it count.
Initiating drive. Mr. Solution.
Activating skill.
Go!
Battle complete.
That's
We
2.
did exemplary work.
Putting the
I see
rest
a
of us
lot
to
of them
shame,
down there.
Reset.
Treasure located.
How do we get down there?
Charge attack ready.
Done yet.
Multiple hostile detected.
They're down.
Remain calm.
Yeah, something I like to do with Aaron too is this.
I'll leave you speechless. Too slow. Here goes.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Because like I can just do that and it doesn't cost a lot.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Physical attacks will be advised.
Like I don't even have to get like the
Begin
stun.
the operation.
I can just
Now would be a good time to boost.
Here goes.
Activating. Boost gauge limiter removed.
oh, blue metal's kind of big.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You sure settled that score, Aaron.
Multiple hostiles detected. Remain calm. Now would be a good time
I
to
can even
boost.
just do it again.
Bolt in your court.
Activating. Boost gauge limiter removed.
What'd you expect?
How have we not hit the 7? Oh, we already got all the kills. I'm just killing for no reason. Whoops.
Looks like some good loot.
New area.
You know what? Good time for us to eat some food too.
I'm full.
Located. Commencing
Items are made to be
exploration.
used.
I detect treasure.
I see me some small fries.
I'll be watching your point.
Charge attack ready.
Let's finish this now! I got you! It's done! We can win right now! Stay calm, everyone! Shining flash... Aaron!
Activating skill. Boost gauge limiter.
Ah, that's so much damage.
Output maximized.
Right now.
Activating drive.
Some art should really hurt.
Party!
Make it count.
This is Elysian!
Activating skill.
One steal coming right...
Oh, I could do better.
I think I've grown a little.
Excuse me.
Physical attack here. That one means business. Be careful, everyone. There! Your boost stage is full. Toy Star, this reason reach. There!
Come on.
Engaging shark strike. Might want a boost here. Low boost. Hit them with initiating drive. We're set.
The whale.
One steal coming right out. Low boost. Initiating drive.
Two whales back to back.
Battle complete.
Except maxed out.
Putting the rest of us to shame, Seth.
Enemy sighted. Be careful.
Don't stop now. Get your
Alright,
ass
almost
in
done.
gear.
Physical attack should work. There.
Get to work.
You've got a turn attack
You
available.
in one. Take that, you won't take long. Keep going. Couldn't take your eyes off me, right? I see you some small fries.
So many of them. Might want to be open.
Let's
Hit the
party.
One steal coming right out. One steal coming right out.
It's go time. Or move, Ketra.
A chance. I got it. Here's my chance. One steal coming right out. Here's my chance. One steal coming right out. Mr. West.
Couldn't
Threat
take your
level
eyes
high.
off me,
Be
right?
extremely
Man,
cautious.
that is a lot of
Physical
XP.
attack should work.
Oh, my. Quite the reception.
I'll do my best. You've got a turn attack available.
Pulverize you in one go.
There's so many of them. Mr. West.
Activating. Boost gauge
Reset.
limiter
Take
removed.
over.
Let's pull down. Catch up.
Yeah, we could get mega
detect
strong
treasure.
here if we wanted to.
Threat level
But we
high.
don't.
Be extremely cautious.
We're too strong. If I can fight like the big bosses by hitting them with a whale like 7 times, like I don't think I need to get any stronger in
Treasure
this game.
located.
Deploying shards. Begin the
Ooh,
operation.
very cool design. Volga Dock.
Let's rip this guy to shreds.
It's got like the Eye of Needhog in the middle.
Now would be a good time to boost.
I suggest we strike now.
I'm out. I'll keep it up.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Activate
Over here. Here goes.
Here goes. That all you got?
A fool's errand.
Now it's my turn. Full boost. Keep it up. Flop. Yeah, reset. One skill coming right up. Go.
The whale is on its way.
Unleash your full.
It's working.
It doesn't matter what you do, the whale is on its way.
Fool's errand. Activating drive.
Bring it on! Overheat for you!
One skill coming right up. This is
You know, this guy actually does a lot of health.
Activating skill.
Here's my chance. Might want to
400k is
Initiating drive.
not something to scoff at.
One skill coming right up. Full boot. Initiating drive. One skill coming right up. Full boot. Initiating drive.
Output maximized.
Right now.
Fool's errand. Activating drive.
Sorry, Van. Oh my gosh! He's got death blow?
One skill coming right up.
Okay, that's kind of scary.
Full boot. Hit them where it hurts.
Here, let's ideal force here.
There. Mr. Deletion.
Activating skill.
Here's my chance.
Gotta get back on my feet. Time for a new look.
Aren't you okay?
Maybe like a little bit HP absorb into a radiant sunray. Oh, not enough.
Shine. Dan, aren't you okay?
Oh, and the big buff.
Take this.
Here it comes! Radiant! Sunrise!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
That hit as hard as one whale.
Full boost. Initiating drive.
Activating drive.
One skill coming right up. Full boost. Hit them where it hurts. There. Mr. Deletion.
Activating skill.
GG's.
Nice. Moving on up.
Oh, I could do better.
Defeat the 9th floor boss of the Marine Guard.
You get it.
Oh, that's a lot of Mardic points. And a lot of SP. Did we get anything for that? Just vibes? Just vibes. How about like in here?
Well, looks like you've gathered some tokens, huh? Anything you want?
Okay, I think we've done everything we can in the Marine Garden at this point then.
Welcome to Marduk's support.
Good stuff. I liked it. We'll come back to it.
Come back anytime.
Need those 50% shard tokens for no reason whatsoever.
Attention.
Okay, well, from the looks
Have a
of
lost
things,
child here. Planner launched.
they're not going to give us another connection point unless maybe Forsbergen after that.
Festival.
If that's the case, we hope.
Her name is Marie, and she's from the Levra district.
And let's actually go to, like, Terrell.
Let's do this.
Mostly because I want a
Thank
picture
you
of
for your
Rosette.
visit today.
Let's go.
Understood. The showing on screen 2 will soon begin.
Anyways,
If you have a ticket, please
I think-
proceed to the entrance.
I think that's gonna do it for me for tonight. We'll save that like last connection event for next stream on Friday. Yeah, on Friday. And we'll try and
Robin, the
do
Lady
as much of the
Justice.
housekeeping we
Very well.
can in
Not
all these
playing
other
in a
districts
theater
too.
near you.
But I feel like we did a
Truth
pretty
is
sizable
lurking in
chunk
the
of what they
darkness,
wanted us
but
to do
I will
before
bring
what
it
I'm
to
assuming
light.
is like the final dungeon. But that being the case, for everyone who
We
stopped
have
by, thank
merchandise
you.
for the movie on sale at the shop.
Always appreciate the company. GG's.
Why not buy a souvenir to remember your
I'm gonna
visit?
hop right back on to Uma Musume as soon as I get off. What did I get from my awards here? 5 bonds? Sure. Happy Thursday. Until next time. I will restart my computer before the next stream on Friday. GG's. Can I get closer?
Thank you for your visit
Very
today.
well.
The showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
That's as close as they'll probably let me go. Good night, good night.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.